holy nation rise to the top. See the body function, never to stop. With your Howard Shot running the plot, boy. They think they know what I be on. In the deepest crowd, but I'm solitary. My mind to be alone. And even when I'm in the zone, in my darkest hour, I meditate on the higher.
Shalom, shalom. God, give it up for that mighty speaker.
Get out, Ken. Yeah, Kabar. Yeah, you. Huh? Yeah. You just stay in that spot right there. Yeah, Kabar, you just stay right there. You good. You gonna get it, Ken. You gonna get it.
Oh, no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm straight.
Good?
I'm straight.
Bring it out, Ken.
We out here trying to wake up Israel, bring y'all back to serving y'all one true God, Abanawa Yahweh.
God.
Right? We up in this Babylon in captivity. A lot of our people don't understand that it's time to wake up and come back to serving the one true God in truth and in sincerity. We're witnessing the wrath of the Lord out here in this world. And everybody think it's some man-made situation that's going on. You got that for me out? We're going to find out today that the Most High is the one who's causing the calamities on this earth. You're going to find out that these wars that's being propagated across the countries, internationally, and right here nationally is all of the Most High. You ready? Ecclesiastes chapter 3. We're going to start at 1 down to 8.
Bring it out.
Verse 3 to 8? Chapter 3. All right, bet.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
So everything happens in time, on time, with the time of the will of the Most High. All right? Nothing is happening by the flip of the coin, or it ain't no rabbits out of the hat.
Right? A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace.
Nothing happens by chance. Nothing happens under this sun, on this heaven, in heaven, or on this earth that the Most High did not cause to happen.
God.
We like to look around the world and point our fingers at different people and think that they're the reason for the actions that's happening on this earth. The Most High, He sends His angels down here to cause destruction on the wicked and the righteous that fall off in this truth. Those who won't adhere to His word. Right? Give me Exodus 15 and 3.
This is Exodus chapter 15 and verse 3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is His name.
Read it again.
The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is His name.
Yahweh is His name, and He is a man of war. Okay? So you're looking at your news right now, and you're looking at Iran, you're looking at China, you're looking at America, you're looking at Ukraine. You got all these different countries gearing up to bring the war's War 3, right? This is not a man-made war. This is a war that was prophesied by the Most High to signify the end that is to come, all right? The destruction of Babylon the Great, all right? And the rise of Israel coming back to serve the one true God. Give me Luke 21 and 8 through 12. You give me Numbers 35, 33. All right? So you got China, you got Iran, all right? You got Ukraine, Russia, all of these people who were once under the regime of the United States, under Babylon the Great. They were an extension of the harlot, all right? But he done bogarted and gangstered his way into everybody's land, rape, rob, murder, pillage, everybody, okay? We know the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. We have no doubt that when we say the wicked, we know who rules this kingdom, all right? Esau, all right? The red man, Idumean, all right? You damn wicked so-called white man, okay? The Most High has turned him against his own people. Why? Because a house divided against itself cannot stand. If Satan goes against Satan, he cannot stand. This is why this war is gearing up. All right? Give me Luke 21 first.
This is the book of Luke chapter 21 verse 8. And he said, take heed that ye be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and the time draweth near.
Be not deceived, okay? Don't let these people make you think that these wars that's getting ready to take place is built around money, okay? It's not about enslaving people, civil wars, or none of that. These wars are being propped up for the signs to the Israelites, okay, God's chosen people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, that your true God is on his way back. All right? He's about to redeem Israel out of our final and last captivity. All right? This is what this means. This does not mean that the end is here. See, you hear World War III, and you think it's the end of the world. These are just the beginnings. All right? Things are going to get much worse. It will never be the same. You're worrying about a pandemic, plandemic, or whatever you want to call it. All right? This is just science. These are the pestilence that the Most High said he would bring up on this wicked place. All right? But we don't worry about that. Why? Because those of us who keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God, he said those pestilence would not cleave unto us.
Right? Go ye not therefore after them. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by.
See that? Don't get weary. Don't get faint at heart. Don't start running around, okay, trying to pile up all your riches everywhere, talking about when the end of the world come, I'm going to be the only person with a bag. All right? Don't start panicking, because it's not the end of the world. It's the end of the world for the wicked, but it's the beginning of the world for the chosen of the Most High God. All right? You Israelites. This is why it's important that you come back to serving your God, so that when he comes back, he can look upon you and say, well done, my faithful servant. All right? You don't know. You might be one of the hopeful elect moving around out here. All right? And he sent brothers like us to plant a seed, to bring you back to the remembrance of who you are.
Thank you.
Then said unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
Nations shall rise against nations, and kingdoms against kingdoms. This is written in the Bible over 3,000 years ago, and here it is, 2022, and we see it happening. All right? When it was written, it was a future prophecy. Now it's an end-time prophecy, because we are witnessing that prophecy which was prophesied over 3,000 years ago happening right before your eyes. Nations rising up against nations. All right? For those of y'all who want to say that the Bible was a man-made book, all right?
and great earthquakes shall be and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven.
Come on. Salakia. Okay? You look around this world right now. You got all type of jabs they want you to take, upgraded versions of the jabs. They chasing behind the jab. One minute they tell you to get this one, and then before you can get that one and get situated, they tell you that it evolved into something else. So now you need to get another one. All right? Take it, don't take it, and you catch it and you die and pass it on. If you take the jab, you still catch it and pass it on. So you damned if you do, damned if you don't. This is the double-mindedness of Esau. Okay? You can't trust a double-minded, double-tongued man. All right? These pestilences are created by the Most High. He raised them up. He raised the spirit on these wicked demons that they may be able to create these pestilences so that they can go forth out into this earth, man. That his will can be done so that he can destroy these wicked people. All right? From off the face of his earth.
But for all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues, into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake.
You see that? We call ourselves Israelites, all right? Hebrew Israelites. What do they call us? Black Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
There's no damn such thing, okay? He still want to put his byword on us and call us the color of a crayon. But Jacob's trouble haven't came yet, all right? This is what the scripture is talking about. The troubles that's going to come, man. Esau already done shut down hundreds of his Walmarts, all right? He done put double barbed wire, 20-foot tall gates around him, right? He's setting up his future concentration camp where he's going to round us up, try to round us all up again. And for the sake of the name, for the name of the Most High sake, they're going to do what? Encamp us, imprison us, just like the scripture said, because we're calling ourselves Israelites, God's chosen people, and we're waking up his people to the realization of Esau's.
Gabriel, the bar.
All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. Do me a favor, get Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, verse 1. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14, verse 22. All right, so we out here to wake up our people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. We are the Hebrew Israelites who come out week in and week out to let y'all know it's time to come back to keep God's commandments that America will be so destroyed. All right? So time is drawing now. You know what I'm saying? That Yahushua will make his second return. All right? So give what you got, King.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labor.
Right, so we standing in great boldness, man. All right, we standing up. We not afraid of anything, man. We out here to bring our people back to repentance. Read that again.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as afflicted him.
Right, so that's Esau, man. Esau and the other nations, man. They have afflicted our people, man. That's why we on the bottom of society, man. Because we being afflicted. Like the brother just said, we killing each other now, man. Read.
And made no account of his labor.
Right, so they made no account of our labors, man. We coming back to the Most High, man, trying to keep the commandments, man. All right, certain brothers got to violate the Sabbath, all right, to keep their job, to take care of their family, man. Read.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. And they repenting and groaning before anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes derision, and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness.
So that's our people too, man. That's not just Esau and the other nations, man. That's these 2/3 Jakes, man. They gonna see brothers getting beamed up, man. All right, and they gonna like, damn, why I ain't getting beamed up? All right, you gonna be left here to rot, man. All right, get what you got, King.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 22.
Read out.
Moreover, this was not enough for them.
Right, so this was not enough for our people, man. All right, this was not enough for them, man. All right, read.
That they erred in the knowledge of the Most High.
Right, so they erred in the knowledge of the Most High, man. Like the elderly man that was right here, man. All right, he wasn't trying to hearken to the word. Read.
But whereas they live in the great war of ignorance.
Right, so our people are what?
Ignorance.
Read.
Those so great plagues called they peace.
So the plagues that the Most High put upon you so-called blacks, Latinos and Hispanics, the Native American Indians, you call it peace, man. All right, you at ease, man. You scratching and surviving, man. All right, read. Verse
See
22.
a holy nation rise to the top. See the body function never to stop. With your Howard Shire running the plot, boy. They think they know what I be on. In the deepest crowd, but I solitary my mind to be alone. And even when I'm in the zone, in my darkest hour, I meditate on